Yo, what is up, you guys? It's the Michael Myers. Welcome back to a brand new live stream. I know it's Sunday. Give me a quick second. I know it's Sunday afternoon, pretty much. Just had a few time on my hands, man. So I decided to go live real quick. Actually, just got back from Walmart. I will be showing you guys a few things. Well, just two things, two DVDs I picked up at Walmart today. But yeah, it's Sunday. I decided why not? Let me go live real quick. I'm bored. So we're gonna get it started, you guys. So this is just a live stream for fun. Joseph, the horror guy, what's up, man? What's up, buddy? How's it going? Uh, Hope you guys are having a dope Sunday. I know we're in the time of the summer now, so it's definitely hot as hell out here in Southern Cali. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna try to spend time here as much as I can because, like I said, it is pretty damn hot. I'm not sure how long I could last behind the mask, but it's all good, man. The Shape of Horror, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Uh, Hope you're doing pretty good, man. Stereo Crow, my bad, 1954. What's up, man? Just here chilling, man. Like I said, just got back from Walmart. Had to pick up a few groceries, and then I, stopped by its DVD section, and I picked up one film. I picked up a 3 movie collection, and my brother actually picked up a steelbook, man, which is pretty cool, because like, I haven't been to Walmart in a while, so not even a while, just a few weeks. But last times I was going, it was kind of the similar stuff. But then today they had different things, man. They had different titles. So for sure, I had to pick these things up. Like I said, my brother picked up one. He did pick up a steel book, but I will do Best Buy horror DVDs. Oh yeah, that's dope, man. That'll be great. Definitely will be checking that out. I think you actually did one not too long ago because I remember seeing one on your channel, man. But yeah, man, it's always great. It's always great doing like the walkthrough videos. Uh, Last time I went to Best Buy was actually last week when I picked up the Scream 6 Steelbook. Or yeah, the Scream 6 Steelbook. As you guys can see, I did do a live stream on that. I have the same Reagan mask from oh yeah, that is definitely, I don't even know. I think it's Morbid Enterprises. I think that's the company of the Reagan. It's not a bad mask. It's definitely like I have it in my display piece over there in my collection. Uh, it's not a bad mask at all. I mean, you could say it kind of does. It has a few issues with it, but overall, man, it's still a pretty. Because I think that's the only Reagan mask we ever got. The Morbid Enterprises one, and yeah, and I believe Trick or Treat Studios is coming out with a new one if I'm not mistaken. So definitely looking forward to that, man, for sure. Most definitely. Um, I think they did release like the concept pictures. I think of not the exact final product, but of an idea of what it was gonna look like. It looked pretty damn good. So that's pretty cool, man. Definitely can't wait. I think it was supposed to be released. I think it was that mask by Trick or Treat Studios was under the 2023 catalog, man. So that's definitely dope, man. Can't wait to see like the final product. I know Tots is coming out with a lot of good shit, man. A lot of good products this year. For example, the Rob Zombie masks, which I can't wait to get. Definitely gonna be picking them up. The Rob Zombie 1 and 2. I forgot Scream 6 is. Oh yeah, man! It's been out for a week now. Like I said, I'm just coming back from Walmart, and they actually had a few. They had the standard DVD, and they had some of the 4Ks, and also something new they had. And I know they usually always do this, with the franchise. Once they release a new film, they do the like the whole, like they had the 6 movie collection of Scream already, with a pretty dope cover. I don't know if you guys have seen it, and I'm not sure if it was like a Walmart exclusive, but yeah, it was like $40 if I'm not mistaken, $50. The 6 movie collection of the Scream movies, so that was pretty cool to see. But like I said, I picked up the Steelbook last week. I'll give you guys a better look. Hold on. If you guys have not seen it, here it is. The Scream 6 Steelbook. I got this at Best Buy, so if you guys are interested, I'm not sure. I believe they were like exclusive, but I'm not sure if you could still find them, man. But yeah, this is definitely a pretty cool release. So yeah, not a bad film. I thought it was pretty decent. You know, it's like just like another Scream sequel. You know, I have it on digital. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, it's like I remember. Actually, I haven't even rewatched it since I picked it up on physical. But yeah, I did also see it one time in streaming when it was streaming on Paramount Plus, and I think it's still streaming right now, man. So definitely a fun movie. Porn star Jr. What's up, man? Just here chilling, man. In this summer heat, of course, here in Cali it is quite a bit hot, man. So I'm actually staying the day indoors today. Like I said, I just came back from Walmart, had to get a few stuff, but yeah, I got to go, man. About to watch my college. Please, no problem, man. Joseph, definitely stay tuned, man. No worries at all. Definitely catch you on the next one. Oh, is that right? Shape of Horror. I actually did not know that. I know Morbid Enterprises was like they had a lot of good stuff, especially back in the day, before a lot of these big companies, a lot of like NECA, they made masks and, Trigger Tree Studios. I know back in the days, definitely Morbid Enterprises was like one of it's kind of like with Rubies, if I'm not mistaken, at one point. But yeah, I actually did not know that, man. That went out of business. But yeah, it's definitely sad, man. Like I said, I've seen some pretty decent products. Of course, they weren't like top line mask making, but hey, it definitely brings a lot of memories, a lot of their products. Chippy, what's up, man? What's up, man? Glad you made it to the live stream, man. Hope you guys are having a dope. Letting me know, are your guys' side of town like, is it hot, like really hot? I know we're getting to the summertime already, but yeah, it's definitely hot, man. I'm pretty sure in your guys' area, we might get them finished. Oh yeah, man. Actually, yeah, I started seeing a lot of that. The whole strike. Um, yeah, I guess it's getting more like heavy. I guess because I started for the past few days. I've been seeing a lot of that, man. And hey, I just hope it doesn't really like block a lot of big stuff. But yeah, man, for sure. I mean, definitely, yeah, man. Definitely the heatness. I usually spend it outdoors, man, but today I'm like, I'm gonna just chill inside. Okay, yeah, I've actually seen people kind of prefer Scream 5 over 6, and I do kind of see it. Personally, for me, I like I like Scream 6 more, based on it's more of to me it's more of like a fun movie, more of it moves a little faster. Scream 5 was pretty good, but yeah, I think Scream, and also I have a few issues with Scream 6. You know, same with Part 5, but I think as a movie, uh, I think my reaction was better with Scream 5. Because it was the first Scream movie in a while. So I was like, I like this. And then Part 6, like I said, it was more fun. I will say that, but yeah. But yeah, personally, I think I like 5 a little more though, just based on the fact that it's it just the reaction was different. You know what I mean? But yeah, for sure, I could definitely see how Scream 6 is a better movie. Um, yeah, because like just like for example um like the Blumhouse Halloween movies. Like I sometimes I know H Halloween Kills is not like the greatest film, but I would pop it in, just because it's more of an action movie. But for sure, I think both of the films did something. And yeah, man. I mean, I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with Scream 7. I hope they do something good with it, man. Most definitely, because I think they're at a point, especially coming from 5 and 6. You could say they're in a good point, man. So I think they have a good opportunity to end it right. You know. But yeah, man, I can't wait to see what they do. Rubies bought them, and oh, really? Yeah, I did not know. Actually, did not know that, man. Yeah, I know Rubies is more of a bigger company, than Morbid Enterprises for sure. And I always would get some of their products mixed up, man. I think their Rubies and Morbid are kind of like in the same league, But yeah, for sure. I mean, always you always hear more about Rubies than Morbid Enterprises. Anyway, so I could see that. I could definitely see that. Oh, really? Stereo? I actually did not know that either, man. Stereo Crow about the rights to Chucky. So does that mean they're not? Because I know they've been coming out with a lot of dolls and stuff. Does that mean they they're not gonna come out with no more like Chucky products? Because I know I think they just released. I saw on their Instagram. I think they released they gave us like a first look of the Chucky face. The pizza face from part 3. Um, but yeah, I know Tots has come out with a lot of different stuff from Chucky. But yeah, that is. Oh, okay, yeah, man. Yeah, it's like it's whatever. I mean, some of the I don't even own personally. I never like got out of my way to get like any of the Chucky stuff by Tots. I think I only own the voodoo knife, the foam voodoo knife. But other than that, like the dolls, they're definitely great, man. I would love to own one for sure. But personally, they're just a little bit too out of my price range. So that's why I never went after it personally. But I do have the what is it? It's the Spirit Halloween Chucky. Give me a quick second. Hold on, guys. But yeah, I don't. Other than the voodoo knife by Tots, that's the only Chucky product I own by them. But gotta hurry up and get those before they're like 3,000. Yeah, man. That's also another thing, man. A lot of people, and I always see it. It's always happened like in the horror community. Either if it's like with masks, or even even some films sometimes. Like some people online definitely like to overcharge, which is to a ridiculous amount. Seems like I gotta get my Chucky merchandise soon. Yeah, for real, huh? Yeah, it's like I think they even came out with like a Tiffany doll too, and a Glenn doll. Yeah, I think they did, man. Because I go to like sometime. I haven't been in a while, but I've been to like collector stores and stuff like that, and I have seen the Tiffany doll and the Glenn doll. They're like in a black good guy box pretty much. Yeah, I mean they're pretty damn good looking. Like I said, I've always wanted one. I remember the first one they came out with was the good guy doll. Which was at the time $500. I think it still runs about that same price, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, and then they have other variations. They have like a plush, kind of like a plush doll Chucky, which is pretty cool. I think that one looks pretty damn good as well. I'm not sure, man. I mean, I think yesterday, a few days ago, I did see some, like, it was kind of like a speculation map for the Horror Nights this year, and I think they kind of teased Chucky to be part of this year's stuff. But yeah, I mean, I could kind of see it because since they're coming out with a new season uh from the Chucky series, I think it's like I think Chucky, he's not a stranger to Horror Nights at all. So yeah, I could feel it. Cost too much. Yeah. I just think it's a little out of my price range. But I definitely would love to own one. And I also, one of the main reasons I also never really bought the good guy doll from Tots is because for that, if you're gonna spend like a good amount of money on a product, I think it should definitely be like A1. But I heard the good guy doll, I think, had like some problems with it. The body was like made out of like foam and all this stuff. And I guess people like the arms were ripping. and stuff like that. But yeah, and that's what kind of hold me back as well. If I'm gonna spend that kind of money, you know. Clip, what's up, man? What's up? Just here chilling, man. Just here chopping it up about horror, talking about some of these upcoming products, man, or you know, the products that Trick or Treat Studios, I guess their Chucky stuff, the license has expired, but it's interesting because yeah, they did come out with a lot of good shit, man. I'm not gonna lie, you know. Uh, yeah, of course, definitely, Chippy. I agree with that. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like not my way to go, you know. I seen somebody's. Oh, that's actually not bad, man, at all. Porn star Chucky doll and a Tiffany doll for 400. I think that's definitely that's a steal right there. Definitely. If it's the Trick or Treat Studios ones, it's definitely a steal, man. But yeah, I mean, you also constantly you gotta be checking like eBay and stuff like that. I know every once in a while sellers come around, you know, they hook you up, you know. Sometimes you find some pretty pricey stuff for a cheap price, but you know, you got to be constantly looking. I'm still waiting for the Tots to make Black Phone Mask. Oh yeah, definitely, man. I think I like the movie. I thought the movie was pretty good. You know, it kind of did to me it kind of felt more like in a slasher pocket, you know, but I think it was as a slasher movie. I think it was pretty good, you know. But yeah, that'll be dope. That'll be dope. Definitely. Definitely would love to own that as well, you know. They got like 4 Chuckies. Yeah, for real. Yeah, I think they have like the plush version. They have the regular good guy, and then I think they have also like ultimate Chucky. I think it comes with like different hands, different heads, if I'm not mistaken. I'm really not sure, but yeah, they have quite a few different Chucky dolls. Uh, but yeah, like I said, they recently on their Instagram a few days ago, I saw that they just announced I don't know if it's gonna be the doll, or I think it's just gonna be the head accessory for your good guy doll. You know, the pizza face Chucky from Part 3. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I guess they're definitely trying to come out with more Chucky stuff, man, before the year comes to an end. Was expecting to get the mask at Horror Nights last year, but nothing. Oh, I also from the times I've been to Horror Nights, I have seen like in their shops at Universal. You know how they have like the merchandise shops. I think I've seen a few masks, man. I've never actually I've only been there a few years. I've never stopped by, man. Actually, I never stopped by to check out their masks. You know, but I've seen them from a distance. You know, from their merchandise store. But you know, I never like personally walked up to the merchant. Like I never do that. Like even when I go to like Universal, I never stop by to see, you know, only from a distance. But hey, I definitely would love to see it, man. Definitely, if I go with more time this year, definitely would love to check that out. But if I'm not mistaken, if you guys know, if you guys been to Horror Nights, and you know, I think, like for example, their masks, I'm not sure if they would overcharge them, since obviously it's Universal Studios. It's like they kind of do. It's kind of pricey there, so I'm not sure if like the Trick or Treat Studios masks, I don't know if they kind of like overcharge them, like. But oh yeah, I heard. I think they confirmed. I'm not sure if they confirmed Stranger Things, but I think if they did, they also confirmed the. I think it's a video game, the Last of Us. I think it's kind of like a horror based video game. I think those are like the ones that have been confirmed for sure. But yeah, I mean, Stranger Things is. I think the times I went, I think Stranger Things. So Stranger Things is definitely no stranger, man, to Horror Nights. So yeah, it's been a while. Like when it comes to these mazes, I kind of want to be surprised, you know, because I always it's pretty cool like hearing what's gonna be there and stuff like that. But for from the times I was going, like a lot of the stuff was getting, you know, repeated throughout the years. And you know, the last time I went, I think was 2019. But I'm definitely gonna try to go this year, man. Because I remember not going after, you know, the whole pandemic stuff happened. I remember not going after that, but yeah, man, this year for sure. Because I've been to Universal, just the regular park. I've been to Universal, uh, like a month, 2 months ago, you know. But yeah, for sure, porn star. I've seen like a lot of people have problems with the arms, I guess. You know, from the material it's made. You know, the good guy doll. How much toys do you have? I have I actually some of the figures I've come across like in the stores, for example, Target, like the NECAs, like the collectibles. But also I also had a few display pieces, a few figures I ordered from online. But yeah, man. I mean, you could definitely come across. I think you could definitely come across more horror figures these days, more than back in the day. Because back in the day, I think you could only literally get them from online or you know like collectible spots and stuff like that. Even Toys R Us back in the day had uh, some horror figures. You know, I've actually gotten a few figures from there as well back in the day. But but yeah, man. I mean, nowadays you could even find them at Target. You know, but yeah, for sure. It yeah, it was the 200 each. That was a steal. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you're talking about the Tiffany and the Chucky doll, uh, the touch versions, yeah, that's definitely a steal, man. Most definitely. You know, because I think they go for about 400-500 each, like new. But yeah, man. Even if they were in brand new, I think it's still a good deal. You know, because I feel a lot of people who are gonna who have bought in the good guy doll. You know, I think it's mostly a collectible piece. So I don't think it's not as, you know, damaged. You could say it's not as used because some of these collectors, you know, they it's mostly for collectors, you know. So it's not like they're being like played with, you know, like roughly. But yeah, definitely. I mean, my first Chucky doll, I came across it on one of these websites, man. It was like back in 2017 or 2016. Uh, like one of these websites, man, and it's that Chucky doll, the first Spencer's Chucky doll. I picked it up, man. I think it was like $30, man, 20-30 bucks, and I know those. I'm not sure how much they are now, but yeah, and I definitely had a great. It lasted me, you know, for sure, and I still have it. I actually still have it. I only for Chucky dolls, I only have the Spencer's Bride of Chucky doll, and I have the Spirit Halloween good guy doll, you know. And I also have a Tiffany doll, which is I think Spirit Halloween as well, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, it's crazy. Me waiting for Halloween Spirit to open up. Yeah, man, definitely. I can't wait to see what Spirit has this year, man. For sure. I hope so, Chippy. I hope so. I've been waiting for that damn Scream 6 mask, man. I've been waiting for it, and I know I kind of tried looking it up because I know at one point it was up for pre-order. And yeah, dude, like I can't wait for it. I've been waiting for since the damn movie came out, you know. And I feel like once Fun World drops them, I guess they're coming out in by the fall, from what I heard. I feel they're definitely gonna sell out quick, man. That's how I feel, you know. The mask prices are crazy. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. If you, it always depends the place, man. Because check this out. I know average price for like a Tots mask around 50. It depends the mask too. 50 to 60. I think that's the average price, man. You know, and there's been like during Halloween, especially during the Halloween season, they open like a lot of stores, and they have literally their same product. You know, same Trick or Treat products, Trick or Treat Studios products in there, but they literally charge them. They literally charge them more, like $80, $90. It's crazy, you know. So definitely stick to online if you guys definitely are like shopping masks and stuff like that. Stick to online because I think in the stores, I think they do charge a little more, you know, and more than it's what it's worth, you know. For example, this is a perfect example. Give me a second. I got the 1978 mask, Trick or Treat Studios. Took me a while to get it. I picked this up, what was it, a year ago, I think? Probably a year, 2 years ago. Uh, but it was recent. You know, I got it at Spirit Halloween. And as a matter of fact, this was the first time I ever bought a mask, like in stores, you know, because I usually order my masks. Uh, and this thing literally almost came out to me like 80 bucks, man. And I was like, you know, but I was like, screw it, man, you know, shit happens. But I could have easily got this online for around 60 bucks, you know. So I feel like a lot of these Halloween stores, Spirit Halloween, especially like, I don't know if you're if in your guys' area, they have like more smaller Halloween stores. Like they're not big companies like Spirit and stuff like that. Especially those, you know. But yeah, and one of the main reasons I wanted to get this at Spirit, I wanted to get it like purchase it, pick my own copy, because sometimes when you order online, you don't really necessarily know, unless the seller has pictures of the exact product, but you don't necessarily know, like for example, when you order from Trick or Treat Studios, the website, you don't know how the copy is. You could get a pretty decent copy, and that's how I like to be, man. I like to pick out my own copy, you know. Now I can confirm they do overcharge them. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, Universal Studios is more of a, it's big, you know. So I'm pretty sure a lot of their stuff is like, you know, overpriced over there. Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, that's crazy. A Halloween mask for 100 there. Yeah, and yeah, of course, Spirit Halloween does have it a little cheaper, man. But yeah, I definitely recommend you guys going to online though. I think online you guys could probably get it cheaper. The max 60 bucks, 70. You know, the taxes goes crazy at Universal. Yeah, dude. Hey, dude, definitely. Like I said, I've been there, just the regular park, you know, during the day, because I recently, probably like a few months ago, I bought the season pass or the yearly pass, and yeah, dude, and of course, you know, we buy certain stuff here and there, you know, but yeah, it's crazy, especially, you know, when it comes to the especially when it comes to these amusement parks, you know. I wish Universal would bring back Jaws, man. Dude, I wish I would have experienced that in my lifetime. Really, I know they did have a ride at the Orlando. I go to the Hollywood one because, of course, I'm here in Cali. But yeah, dude, I know they did have a ride. They had a Jaws ride at one point, you know, for sure. Hollywood still has Jaws, I believe. I think they only have they don't have the ride. They have, like, you know, the studio tour, you know, where they take you to certain, like, you know, attractions or whatever. They have like a Jaws one, which is pretty cool, you know, because you still see the damn shark. But like a full ride, a full attraction, they did have one back in the day, man, in Orlando. Like I said, that's something I would have loved to witness, you know, to experience, because hey, man, Jaws is a classic. And yeah, that would have been kind of, you know, kind of one, probably a bet, from what I hear, a better ride than most of these, you know, newer rides they're doing now and stuff like that. But wonder why they took it off. I believe they took it off, man, because and I was, as a matter of fact, I actually have like looked, like I've done research on it actually, like on YouTube. I think they they took it down because I think it would constantly, like, it would always be failing, you know. There was always something wrong, like with the technical stuff, I guess. And it would cost them a shit ton of money, you know, for repairs and all this. Like, it would always constantly break down, or, you know, have problems, you know. And I guess they were paying. I guess they got to the point, man, where it wasn't really worth it having there. Um, you know, if they're gonna be paying all this freaking money, and you know, I think they replaced it. I think they did the Harry Potter ride, where the Jaws was in Orlando. But yeah, man, it sucks. Like I said, I would have loved to been on it. Gas prices, yup, exactly, Grim. Yeah, you exactly, man. I definitely agree. That's another thing, man. Especially out here in Cali. I'm pretty sure in your guys' side of town, if you guys are outside. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I watched all the episodes of Chucky. I think it's excellent. Yeah, the first season, like I said, guys, I I never got to season two. I only saw the first. I only saw the first few episodes, the first two, I guess. Uh, I saw the whole first season. It's not bad. You know, probably just for shits and giggles and stuff like that. You know, for fun, for entertainment. Um, it's not bad. You know, like I said, I mean, I was tuned in every damn Tuesday. You know, for each new episode. But I couldn't do that. Once we got to season two, I couldn't do that. I was like, no, like why I wasn't really looking forward to it no more. You know, that's how I felt. But yeah, I still want to check it out though. I definitely still want to check it out. Um, I know it's been out season two on DVD. I always see it in the stores. I just don't buy it. You know, I'm just waiting for it to kind of go down in price. But good night, Clip. Hope you have a good night, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Fast and Furious roller coaster is happening. Oh yeah, I actually did hear that, dude. I hope so, because I hope they. I mean, they don't really have no they don't have like roller coasters like that other than, you know, the Mummy ride. But yeah, man, I did hear that, but I wasn't sure if it was a rumor or if it was like speculation. Mixed feelings about it. True, that's true, man. Because I feel if they're gonna do it, they gotta knock it off the ballpark. You know, I know even the Fast Furious the ride they have right now, it's not even a ride. It's like only like a little attraction in the studio tour. Uh, I think that one's not really. I really don't like it, honestly. You know. Yeah, they're the same company, Spencer's and Spirit Halloween. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very true, because some of their dolls, even the Spirit Halloween Chucky doll, in the back it does say Spencer's. You're right. So yeah, I think, yeah, I knew that. Yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah. Honestly, guys, I'm not really like up on game. Like I'm not really know for sure. Like especially with the Chucky products. But yeah, I heard something similar like that. But yeah, I don't even know. Do Spencer stores still exist? I think they do. You know, in the malls, I know I think there was a few times I've been to the mall. Um, and you know, I've like walked in, see what's up. But I remember being more of a big thing back in the day. You know, I think it was more of a bigger store. I think, you know, I think it was more like out there. You know, then it's more known than now. But yeah, I mean, even from what I remember, man, even now, I think Spirit Halloween, it got bigger than it was back in the day. Back in the day, they had a few stores here and there, but now it's definitely uh, it's expanded out, and that's dope, man. It's definitely dope ass company. Um, I mean, I when it's the Halloween season, I buy stuff from there, you know. But yeah, man, pretty cool. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. I'm gonna try to. Honestly, I would love to work there, man. Definitely. You know how before the fall, you know, definitely got to be like tapped in with that, you know, because it's a good job. I feel, you know, it's something that I would definitely love to for a side job. You know, that'll be pretty cool if you ask me. You know. Learn my lesson buying the mask at Universal. Yeah, man. Yeah, when it comes to that, especially masks, like you could say little stuff, is okay, you know, like fuck it, you know. But when big stuff like that, like a mask, yeah, I think they overcharge. Which mask did you get? Did you get like a Myers mask? Wished I got to experience all the old rides of Universal they took off. Same here, man. Yeah, I think back they had a lot of good shit back in the day. A lot better than a lot of the ones nowadays. Like to me, it's kind of like movies too. Like a lot of these rides, they're mostly like screen. You know, back in the day, they would do them like animatronic. For example, the King Kong ride, the original that got burned down in 2008. Like they literally had a King Kong animatronic, man. Uh, and I think that's the better way. Just like kind of practical effects, that's better. That's a better way for movies. And I think same thing with the rides, man. Because I think the whole screen thing, it works. It works for a few stuff. For example, the King Kong Skull Island thing. You could say it works, but I have heard, man, a lot of people really don't like that one compared to the one that burned down. It was a disappointment. Uh, Even Transformers. I think for certain rides like that, it could work, but but like there's a lot of like I feel like awful ones, you know, like with the screen ones. Like I said, Fast and Furious. I think it's crap, you know. But yeah, man, most definitely. And I think they even had a Back to the Future ride, ET. Hey man, I would have loved I would have loved to experience that. Last Halloween, I bought the Misfits Crimson Ghost mask at Spirit. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, they also have a lot of the Misfits mask and stuff like that. Um, yeah, pretty awesome, man. Yeah, like I said, I've only bought in one mask at Spirit, which was the 78 mask. Like I said, I don't really mind. I think I kind of almost overpaid a little bit, but it was only $10 more. Like, fuck it, you know. At least I didn't get a shit copy, you know, from online. But yeah, man, definitely. Like I said, when it comes to like stores, Spirit Halloween, uh, I kind of stick to like little, like smaller stuff, probably like merchandise. I think like when it comes to masks and bigger stuff, I kind of stick to online more, you know. But yeah, I mean, but I it's all good because I'm kind of the same thing, man. Because once you're in the store, like Spirit, especially Spirit, man, like there's definitely once you're in the presence and you see all this dope shit, like you just want to buy everything, you know. And that's how I am, you know. That's how I get. Especially with some of the stuff I don't have that I would love to own, you know. But of course, I'm in a certain budget, you know. Uh, and you know, I try to go my best way with it, you know. But for sure. The Fast and Furious ride was cool at first, but it got old quick. Yeah, yeah, dude, yeah, and yeah, honestly, yeah, I think it. I don't know. It's fun, you could say, but it does get old quick, you know. Yeah, they be in malls. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I've been to a few Spencers, man, right there, in some of the malls. You know, check out some of their horror T-shirts. I've seen a few of merchandise in there. So yeah, it's been pretty cool, you know. Sometimes I've been there, I guess. Yeah, and I also know the Bride of Chucky doll from back in the day was also from Spencer's. But yeah, I mean, back in the day, man, before you know Trick or Treat Studios and all these companies, you know, even NECA just came out with a Tiffany and Chucky doll. I'm not sure if they're out yet. Which if you guys know what I'm talking about, which dolls you guys think are better, you know, the Trick or Treat Studios or the NECA? I haven't really chose because I haven't really took the time to like put them side by side and you know choose, you know, kind of compare them. But I think NECA did a dope job as well, man. So yeah, but what do you guys think about that? If you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know. But yeah, man, I mean, back in the day, we only had the Spencer's Chucky doll, you know. So that's the Chucky doll that's been around, I think, the longest, man. Because you know, at one point that was like the only one you could get. Like if you were lucky, the most affordable one. But yeah, it's a good doll. It's a good doll. I mean, I still have it. I don't think I'll give it away or nothing, you know, because it's definitely part of my, you know, process, part of my collecting, you know, journey, you could say. But yeah, and it brings a lot of memories. So I always got to give it up. I know these days people shit more on the Spencer Chucky doll. Should I get it? Fuck it, let's go. Here, I'll take you guys. Show you guys the Spencer's Chucky doll. I feel like nowadays people kind of shit on it more because, you know, we have gotten a lot of more improved ones, you know, these days by Trick or Treat Studios and all this stuff. But at one point, man, this one was, I thought this was like the one to get, you know. So you guys know what's up. It's a good doll. Like I said, I like it. Um, and it brings nostalgic. It definitely brings nostalgic. So it's definitely a piece. Of course, I have the good guy doll right here, Spirit Halloween. Um, Even though I have that, I don't think I would. I think I'm still willing to keep this Chucky doll. And I know, like I said, Trick or Treat Studios, NECA, and all these companies, they're coming out with a lot more Chucky dolls. But I don't personally see myself like buying more because I think I'm good with those. With those two, I'm good. Because also, you know, when it comes to space, I literally have certain space in there. So yeah, I'm personally good with those two, man. I don't feel the need to have like a lot of Chucky dolls, like a lot of collectors. You know, they mostly buy most of them, but I'm good with those. Like I said, I even have a Tiffany doll. I got a Steelbook recently, not horror but monster. It's the original Ultra series from 1966. It was co-created by the same guy who co-created Godzilla. Oh, okay. I think I've heard of it. I think I've heard of it. But yeah, I mean, definitely monster movies are pretty damn good too, man. I'm a fan of few. I might make a top 5, top 10 monster movies because I feel of course, the monster movies are considered horror, some of them, but I kind of consider them a little bit more like their own thing, you know. So if I ever do like a top 5, it's kind of big. It's gonna be like a top 5 monster movie, you know. But I tried to get a job there. It's hard to get in. I'm not sure if I tried. I probably did try. Well, at least the idea came to mind. But and oh, I think I even remember asking one time, man. I remember I asked one of the employees there, like, cause like I said, I rather apply there at the spot rather than like go online and look it up there. Um, and they would always send me go online right there, and then yeah, like yeah. So I guess it's pretty hard to get a job there. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna try it this year. I'm not sure if you gotta be early with it, but I got the Halloween 4 mask. Oh, okay. So you got it for 100 chippy, $100. Yeah, I mean it's a dope mask. If the Trick or Treat Studios H4 mask, awesome mask. I love it. Um, but yeah, they probably overcharge it over there. I bought Evil Dead Rise from Target on Blu-ray. That's dope. Oh, that's dope, man. Yeah, Evil Dead Rise was a dope film. I also do have it. I picked it up the day it came out, literally on Blu-ray, man, as well at Best Buy. So dope ass film, man. I loved it. When you buy those masks in the store, sometimes the hair can be messed up. Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. That's another one of my concerns, man. When I buy in person at the stores, people are coming in, checking it out, wearing it, trying it on, messing around. That's also another one of the main reasons I don't like buying in store because they're usually in shit condition. But yeah, I know what you mean though. Like the hair's all over the damn place. Yeah, I don't like that. You know, that's another like there's goods and positives to I mean there's negatives and positives to when you buy in person, when you buy at the stores, you know. people been getting them, the NECA ones. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're out yet though. I'm not sure because I know they were like for pre-order for a long ass time, if I remember. But I think the best ones. Yeah, most likely. Yeah, I have heard people kind of stick to the Tots ones. Um, yeah, and I think that NECA only did the Bride of Chucky dolls. Yeah. Spencer's is the OG. I remember they had a life size talking Chucky doll for $20. Oh yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about, man. Yeah, it's kind of similar to the one that I just showed you, but it's like more of a talking one. Yeah, it like talks and it has like the voice from the movie. I've seen that one. That one's pretty dope, man. Yeah, and at one point, and I'm not sure. I think it was when like kind of recent when Bride of Chucky came out. They had a lot of those things, man, going for like $20, and yeah, man, that's great. Definitely, definitely nostalgic, man, for sure. I think it's a good doll. Forget what people think. Yeah, man, definitely. I've always loved it. You know, I never like it's it all as long as it represents Chucky. Like for example, the Spirit Halloween good guy doll. Obviously, it's not to me. I kind of consider it more kind of like a hybrid, kind of like a mix between the original doll and the Curse of Chucky doll. Like honestly, the Spirit Halloween good guy doll kind of resembles the Curse of Chucky good guy doll a little more, but but I honestly like it's all good, you know. At least it's still a good guy. At least it's still a good guy doll. I'm good with that, man. You know. But for sure. Yeah, exactly. Porn star. Definitely agree with you, man. Definitely going for that high caliber. I got him too. Yeah, man. Definitely great. It's a great doll, you know. And yeah, I was at one point I was thinking of getting like the Tiffany doll, like the same one, the Spirit Tiffany doll, but actually just and I because I came across it on eBay one time, you know, one of the I guess it's like a small, it's more of a smaller size Tiffany doll. Doesn't really, it's not like up in scale with the Chucky doll, but I got it for like $40, man, you know, so definitely was like why not. Now when it comes to Glenn, I know a lot of people feel uh you know, just to complete it, just to complete the family, you know, a Glenda, and I would like to have one in my collection. And I think they're coming out with a new. I think Spirit Halloween is coming out with the Glenda this year. Same style as the Spirit one. They're coming out with the Glenda. I might get it if I come across it cheap price, decent price. I might get it, but it's not like one of those that I'm like in a rush, in a hurry, you know. I wish I had a room to put all of my collections. Yeah, man, for sure. I mean, I have this little closet from, you guys know, little room, little closet. Um, but yeah, I feel like I definitely need more space, man. You know, we all kind of start somewhere. I remember you guys can go back to my old videos. I had like just a small corner, like right here, you could say, where the this little corner with all my masks here. But yeah, man. I mean, same here. I definitely would love to like own like just like one room dedicated to like all this horror shit. You know, that'll be dope, man. That's definitely one of my dreams. I'm trying to reach for, trying to aim for. In the future, man. Most definitely. It's not horror related, but have you seen? Oh yeah, I did see that. I saw a photo of it. Um, it's all right. I guess it's their first time, right? Marvel, because I think X-Men was Fox, and I guess now the Marvel has the rights. So now X-Men Wolverine is crossing over with Marvel, right? And it's their first time using the original iconic Wolverine suit. I think it's their first time using that classic look, man. if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I did see that, and it looks all right. Uh, I didn't really pay too much attention. I just looked at it real quick, but it looks good, and that's always good news. I'm not sure if it's like 100% accurate. Kind of did look like more of like an armor piece, but yeah, I mean it has like the yellow iconic look, so I guess they're aiming for that now. But yeah, man, mini museum inside my home would be nice. Definitely, man, that would be great. That's like a dream come true, especially for me. I know I still have like this little section, like my closet, pretty much. I have literally more horror in my closet than clothes. But yeah, mixed feelings about the arm sleeve on Wolverine. Yeah, obviously, yeah. I from the little glimpse I saw, I looked at it. It kind of looked more like an armor piece, kind of like an Iron Man suit, but of course yellow. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I'm not really like up on game. I'm not really too familiar when it comes to these Marvel films. But I guess they're coming out with a lot more. They're still continuing. They're like in phase something. Literally got no clue, man. I lost count, honestly. Um, I feel like monster movies are thriller, semi horror, basically. Yeah, that's true. That's very true, man. Uh, I mean, the aliens, the King Kong, the early King Kong movies, Godzilla movies. I could definitely see that. Alien, the Predator. It's more of like a thriller, sci-fi kind of thing, for sure. Paper applications, way better. Yeah, man. It's more. Yeah, I agree. It's more get to it, and yeah, I mean that's how I know it. I'm trying to get a job for Horror Nights. I've heard it's kind of hard to get a job there too, man. Chippy. I actually try to get a job just at the regular Universal Park. Just at the regular Universal Studio Park. I kind of like applied on online. I don't even know if I did it right. I think I did. But like I said, I'm not really familiar with the whole um applying online and all this stuff. But yeah, man, I tried at one point at Universal Studios, the park, but hey, man, I never got nothing back. You already know everything is digital nowadays. Yeah, man, most definitely. Digital era we have came to. The whole AI. It's crazy, man. Can you show us the albums in the background? Yeah, so I got right there. Got a few vinyl records right there. Got Snoop Dogg, his first album, NWA, Straight Outta Compton, and Ice Cube, man. I think that's his second one. Yeah, so this is my brother's spot. He actually has these on display. These are like his favorite albums, but yeah, he kind of changes them throughout the time. But yeah, man, and I even have. I'm not sure. I'm gonna give you guys a quick glimpse because Um, I am planning to do a horror collection update, but even some of my horror vinyls, uh, I have them up here, as you guys can see. So yeah, this is pretty much the thumbnail. But yeah, man, it's been a while since I've been in here, organized, move stuff around, but I'm definitely gonna be doing an update, man, as you guys can see. Um, the new Apple VR headset is crazy. 3,400. Oh, really? Damn, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. So look, this was a project I was working on. Um, this is my neck of Freddy versus Jason mask. Um, I was gonna do like a whole cosplay. Yeah, I was thinking at the end I was gonna do a cosplay Freddy versus Jason. I even bought that hood, man. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. That's a new piece, man. Got it a few days ago. Didn't do a video of it. Would you guys like to see a review on it? Um, It's one of the cheaper hoods, one of the earlier hoods from like the mid 2000s. I bought it because it kind of resembles the Freddy versus Jason hood, you know, and yeah, I was gonna, do a little cosplay, from the Freddy versus Jason movie, but that damn hood, man, is freaking big. It's a massive mask, so there's no way I'm gonna risk putting on that NECA mask. It's kind of fragile, You guys already know the NECA masks; they're kind of fragile. And yeah, man, I really don't want to risk it. Like, I don't know if you guys saw here. Let's go back. Like, I tried putting one of these on. This is a blank hockey mask. And I'm gonna tell you guys some of the stuff I'm working on as well, man. Now that we brought this up, so I was gonna use one of this custom hockey masks. It's pretty much like this Roy Burns, just this dirtied version of it on that hood, man. But it's definitely, I think this mask, the shape of it is still too small for that massive hood. I think the best one that fitted was the cheap one from the Halloween stores, as you guys could see. Kind of disappointed, because I wanted to use the NECA Jason mask, but like I said, man, there's no way I'm going to risk breaking that mask, putting it into that big ass head. I'm gonna do a video probably tomorrow, next few days. I'm gonna give you guys a closer look at that. Like I said, it's more in the downscale. Like, this is more better, more legit. This Part 7 mask I custom made. But yeah, but I honestly don't mind it at the end of the day, and I paid a cheap price for it, That's the main reason I picked it up, because it does go kind of pricey on eBay, but I saw it for like $30. I was like, fuck it. And it, like I said, it's one of the older masks from like the 2000s, so it does have that. It brings like the nostalgic. But yeah, I will give you guys a closer video of that for sure. I also have my Roy Burns mask right here, as you guys can see. Pretty cool. This is the NECA mask. Definitely trying to be careful, make sure it doesn't fall over, because of course you guys know how the NECA masks are, they're quite fragile and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I have a few cosplays. I'm literally gonna film tonight. I'm not gonna tell you guys which cosplay is it yet. It's gonna be a surprise. I mean, it's not big. You guys kind of seen it. I'll give you guys the hint. You guys seen this costume, but it's pretty much a different version of it. But yeah, man, definitely will be coming out with more cosplays, man. That's kind of like my main focus these days, trying to come out with new new costume tests, new cosplays. Brandon loves the movies. What's up, man? How's it going? Glad you made it onto the live stream. Yeah, it's been a while. Just here, chopping it up, man. Talking about some horror. I know it's Sunday. Don't really go live on Sundays, but I mean, like I said, this Cali heat, man. This summer, man. Here in Cali, definitely no joke. So I decided to spend it indoors today. See what's up, with the subscribers. See what's up with you guys. Gamer Squad 124, what's up, man? Hope you guys are doing pretty good, man. Yeah, definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate it, man. All that money to make you dizzy, mess up your brain cells. Definitely, man. Yeah, once it gets to that point, for real. Do you play Mario or Sonic? Not horror related, sorry. I used to play. I've never played Sonic, honestly. I probably played it once as a kid, but I don't really play them now. But as a kid, I did play, the Mario games. What I had, my first gaming thing I had, from what I remember, was the Game Boy. I think I played a few Mario, but I remember playing Mario until the Nintendo DS and stuff like that. I had like the Super Mario 64, the what was the other one? The new Super Mario Bros. Or something like that. Yeah, man, that was my era. You know, of as a kid. X-Men is Marvel, but Fox owned the movie rights. Disney bought Fox, so now they could use which is owned by Disney. It's the same with Spider-Man. Yeah, now I get you. Yeah, same thing. I know. Disney ended up buying all of them. You know, of course, we had at one point, Spider-Man was he was Sony. He was Sony's problem, and then I guess Disney bought the rights because I know Disney is Marvel pretty much. And then they had Tom Holland as Spider-Man, but yeah. So I hope it's kind of the same case, you know, with X-Men. You know, Spider-Man is owned by Marvel, but the movie rights are owned by Sony. Right, right. Very true, man. Very true. Classic albums, man. Yeah, definitely. Gonna be hanging more up. The only reason I have a lot more albums, but the reason I need to buy more of the stands. You know, the stands. You know that hold on the vinyls. Are you guys vinyl collectors? Are you? I know at one point I was kind of like a CD collector. I do have a few horror soundtracks on CD, but vinyls, man. I think vinyls definitely are my thing. Like you guys saw right now, I have a few horror vinyls over there in the display. A friend of mine collects vinyl. I collect film scores on CD. I love genre stuff. Yeah, man. Always love collecting horror CDs as well. I know they're a little bit more, you could say, cheaper. I have a few, man. I have a lot of my favorite soundtracks on CD. Uh, it's a good hobby. Like, of course, us as collectors, I buy masks, I buy DVDs, and I think CDs. I know some people kind of see it kind of pointless. I've seen a lot of people downplay, uh, you know, physical media, especially CDs. But CDs, man, is another great hobby for me. And that's why I've kind of grown out my collection. You know, I did a horror CD collection video on my YouTube a while back. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to do a part two, man, because hey, it's great. It's definitely great. Uh, Very excited for the documentary film. Thank you, man, Chippy. Appreciate it. I'm excited for that as well, man. It's if you guys don't know what I'm talking about yet, if you guys don't know what Chippy's referring to, um, you know, a documentary that I'm featured on is on the way. Horror Runs Red by Horror Bloody Horror. You guys should know his YouTube channel. Pretty good friend of mine. And yeah, man, definitely can't wait. I actually already saw the documentary. It's finished. I think it's coming out sometime in August, man. I think I gotta check the official release date, but it's definitely in August. And like I said, man, I think the final product came out. I loved it. I personally really liked it. And I think you guys will too, man. Especially if you guys are a horror fan, definitely wanna like see how it is. And the one thing I think people will get from this documentary project is it's gonna be relatable. It's gonna be relatable to a lot of you guys, to the fans, and I can't wait, man. I can't wait for the release. A lot of good stuff, you know. It's Yeah, it's hella hot out here in the Bay. Oh yes, yeah, man. I'm assuming so. You're up there in the Bay, huh? Yeah, yeah, man. You know, we have come to the summer. Like I said, I try to enjoy the summer because the past few summers I didn't really do much, but this summer I want to be more outside. I want to be more active, more moving around. So that's what I've been doing. But like I said, today's Sunday. I'm like, screw it. I'm gonna take it as a chill day off. You know, so I'm indoors, man. You know, so yeah, the hotness is like it has negatives and positives as well. You know, if you ask me, I think Sony still got the movie rights though. Yeah, I think even the Tom Holland movies, the Marvel Spider-Man movies, they're still Sony, right? At the end of the day. Um, so yeah, and I know I heard they were trying to do like a Spider-Man movie, man, from way back in the day, you know, since like the 90s, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I think Stan Lee sold like the rights to it to Sony, like in the 90s or something. I'm not really not sure, but yeah, from what I know, Spider-Man has always, you know, been attached to Marvel, but or to Sony, my bad. But yeah, I collect vinyl, mainly classic stuff. Like that's dope. Yeah, man, that's dope. I like some of the Beatles, not my like my go-to music, but of course, man, definitely much respect, you know, to the older stuff. Iron Maiden, few songs I like, you know. Of course, I also like rock. I don't own, or I think I have a few rock CDs, but I don't have any rock vinyls. But yeah, man, that's dope. Not horror related, but have you heard of a new movie coming out called Oppenheimer? Infinity Dragon, actually have not heard of it, man. Have not heard of it. Yeah, have not heard of it. I know a lot of people really do tell me um about, you know, a lot of films that are coming out and stuff like that, and most of the time, man, I actually never really have heard of them, you know. Honestly, I just know like the only films I know are coming out this year are like the ones I'm really looking forward to. You know, of course, you know, Saw 10. I think Saw 10 is the one I'm looking forward to the most. But yeah, August 4th, I believe. Yeah, August 4th, man. Exactly. Yeah, man. I can't wait. I'm pretty sure Ryan from Horror Bloody Horror, he dropped the trailer, but yeah, man, like I said, I can't wait. I definitely can't wait. It's gonna be a good thing. Like I said, I feel like it's gonna be relatable for a lot of you guys. Do you go to the gym? It's been a while, man. I've been going to the gym like before the pretty much before the summer hit. But yeah, man, like I said, haven't really been going since the summer. You know, been trying to just enjoy the summer. You know, but yeah, definitely got to go back, man. Definitely got to go back to the gym. Uh, it's a fun to me. It's a fun thing. It's kind of like relieving. You know, I even, you know, work out here at home sometimes. But yeah, Oppenheimer is directed by Christopher Nolan. You know what? As a matter of fact, I think I've seen that. I think I've seen that commercial, a TV spot. You know, I was on YouTube or whatever, um, and I saw like a commercial like of a movie. I didn't pay no attention. I'm sorry, but I didn't pay no attention. But I did see directed by Christopher Nolan or something. Christopher Nolan. Yeah, I saw that, man. Didn't pay attention to it. I skipped the ad, but hey, now I'm fascinated. Christopher Nolan, one of the best, man. Definitely one of the top tiers, if you ask me. But the movie is about how the atomic bomb was made, I think. Okay, hey, definitely, and that's what I like, man. Definitely Christopher Nolan, his projects, his take, is like more of on a serious tone. Like, yeah, like when it comes to that atomic bombs and all that, hell yeah, man. Definitely would like to see a new would like to see a movie like based on that, you know. Excuse me, especially coming from a dope ass director like that, man, Christopher Nolan. Most definitely. One of my friends and his wife met Bruce Campbell, and they took a pic with him, marrying them with the Necronomic. Hey, Grim, that's awesome. Hey, man, I would love to meet Bruce Campbell. He's, from what I've heard, from what I've seen, I heard he's more of like a he don't give a shit, and that's what I like about him. You know, that's his personality. You know, and yeah, I would love. He's definitely in my bucket list of horror people I want to meet. There's actually a video I might do, man. I know a lot of you guys ask me, you know, have I met any horror actors or stuff like that, you know, um, and I haven't, actually haven't. I would love to, but yeah, Bruce Campbell's definitely one of them, man, for sure. And just by him taking the moment of doing that, you know, for the picture, awesome, man, awesome guy. Nolan also said he didn't use CGI at all. Zero CGI. I think he said. Yeah, man, for sure. I haven't heard that, but I could believe that, you know, because like I said, his, even if you guys take a look, the Dark Knight movies, of course, is more of his bigger work, more of his famous work, you could say. I don't recall, and it's been a while since I've seen those movies, but I don't recall any CGI at all, man. I really don't. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he still keeps it the same routine, um, you know, nowadays. But hey, man, definitely. I could believe when you say that to me, Chippy. I could believe it. You know, they said he acts like Ash in real life. Yeah, I've actually heard that. I heard that too, man. Grim, uh, that he is kind of like, yeah, kind of like Ash. You know, and it's funny because a lot of, because I've seen like different on YouTube and stuff like that. It's always fun watching that guy. Like when he goes to like events, you know, Comic Cons. You know, he's clowning on the people. It's funny, man. And like I said, he's definitely like a funny dude. He stands out from a lot of people from, you know, when it comes to horror. But yeah, man, definitely would love to meet him. Would love to meet, you know, Robert Englund, of course, Doug Bradley. Uh, yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna try to make it my duty, man. Um, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to go to like one of those horror conventions. I know the nearest one near me was probably half an hour away. You know, yeah, probably like I think it was like in Pasadena or something. But hope one day on the channel we get to see you interview a famous actor. Hey, man, as a matter of fact, I've actually thought about that. I definitely would love to cause I like watching content like that. Um, that'll be dope though, man. Definitely bring some people on board to the channel. Get their side of the story, especially, you know, with a lot of movies, a lot of old school movies and stuff like that. That'll be great content. Definitely, man. Chippy, you read my mind because yeah, I've thought about that. I've definitely thought about that, and I know a lot of you guys will enjoy it. And personally, for me, it'll be like a kind of like a blessing to the channel, man. You know, to get blessed by a lot of these actors, you know, people from these movies. But yeah, man, that'll be dope for sure. I mean, people from the Halloween series, and it don't even gotta be like big, like the obviously like the big stars. Of course, there's levels to it, step by step. It could even be like more of like, you know, a side character. I'm pretty sure a lot of those actors are like definitely up for it. So yeah, man, that would be dope. That would be dope. I mean, I would love it because I would personally would love to know a lot of more stuff. You know, especially depending the movie, depending the actor, actress. Uh, but yeah, man, hell yeah. I almost met Richard Dreyfuss from Jaws, but then COVID happened. Oh damn, man, that sucks. Yeah, man, COVID ruined a lot of shit. I know we're literally barely getting into normal. Well, it's been kind of normal, but yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, due to the whole COVID stuff, I think they kind of slowed down the whole conventions. I'm not sure, but I know for sure it's on and cracking again. You know, that'll be nice. Yeah, man, that'll be dope. That'll be nice. That'll be fantastic, man, to get someone on the channel. Midsummer Scream is in Cali. Right, yeah. Yeah, there's a few out here in Cali. Like I said, I know one time my brother brought it to my attention because we were like at least trying to go. Uh, I think we were gonna like try to go meet Doug Bradley. Um, but hey, it never happened. But yeah, it really wasn't that far though, you know? An interview would be cool. Yeah, man, definitely. I mean, you guys should definitely recommend me, man. People who you guys would like to see. You know, probably reach out to them.
You know, I feel we should definitely start on maybe some people from the Halloween series. You know, uh, just to make it fit. You know, make it more, make it more. Known. You know, more since you guys are more familiar. You know, is what I'm trying to say. More of a familiar topic. You know, I saw one of your videos of going to a fast food drive through dressed up as Michael Myers. Yeah, man, that was actually like one of my last skits I've ever filmed. That was like I think a year ago, probably less. Uh Now it was last Halloween if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Uh if you guys are interested, you guys can go check out my second channel, which is where I do like my skits, my my fan films and all that when I used to do fan films. uh and some of the series, there's a lot of freaking skits, man, that I deleted. I freaking regret, man. I know they were stupid and dumb and cringy, cheesy, but I regret it because I want to. And that was only like I started doing a lot of those like later episodes like in 2017, man. 2017, 18, the Horror Clan, to be exact. I don't know if you guys remember all that, but hey, dude, I wish I had them. I wish I still had them on my channel. I took them off because I don't know why I took them off. I think because one day I was like, man, fuck all this shit, and it happened, and I regret it. I was thinking about that like yesterday. Going through that channel, but yeah, man, for sure. So if you guys want to see some foolishness, you know some funny stuff, some just we just have fun. And the thing about a lot of those, like I said, a lot of these videos, man, these skits, these stuff like that, uh it's not about how the video comes out. Of course, we try to come out with the best content we can, but I think to me the most fun is making them. Honestly, I remember at some points it will be a struggle, but the fun is there, definitely. And it just sucks that I'm not able to see some of those fun times, that we caught on tape. But yeah, man, a lot of good stuff. uh I regret taking off. Chippy is secretly for real, huh? Yeah, for real. Some genre stars would be down, definitely. Yeah, man, most definitely. Especially, and yeah, exactly. Like it could be different categories, different genre. Like I said, it could be kind of someone involved with the movie. They don't necessarily have to be in the movie. Stuff like that. You're totally right. Yeah, that's crazy for sure. Halloween first. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm thinking because it makes it more fitting. Like I said, more familiar with you guys. But yeah, Michael Myers' house is in Pasadena. Has a museum house. Yeah, should visit one day. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's really not that far. Like I said, it's probably like 30 minutes away. Um, I would love to, man. Yeah, and I have seen that. I have seen people like on Instagram. People have actually visited it. They visited the Myers house, and I guess they have like a museum there now. Hell yeah, man. You guys already know the day I go, I'm definitely gonna make a video or live stream it for the heck of it. But yeah, and also another one that I've always wanted to go, man, is the original Nightmare on Elm Street house. I think that one's closer to me than the Myers house. I think the Nightmare house is in West Hollywood. That's really not too far. Probably the same amount. Probably the same distance. Here's my Nightmare on Elm Street Part One mask. Kind of hard for you guys to see, but yeah, man. If you guys remember this, bought this online last Halloween, man. I unboxed it, as a matter of fact. I unboxed it on the live stream on Halloween, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, man, this is a mask I've been wanting for a while. I have the part 4 Dream Master mask as well, but I've always wanted the part 1. This is a question to you guys. I'm not sure if you guys know, but if you guys know where I could get a Nightmare on Elm Street 1984 sweater for a decent price, I'm not sure, because I know the prices are ridiculous, man. From what I've seen online, a sweater is like over $100, and it's understandable because, of course, those products are made by independent artists. Like I respect it. Of course, I've never gotten like a indie mask, like a custom made mask, because like I said, they are still a little too out of my price range. But I respect the artists, the hustle. I respect they got to make their money. But still, man, I would definitely. I know a lot of artists, indie artists, have made like the 1984 sweater. If you guys know what I mean, the striped sweater. It doesn't have the stripes on the sleeves. That's pretty much the main difference. With the 1984 Freddy, because I would love to do a costume test. Um, you know, because like I said, the 1984 Freddy Krueger is definitely another one of my favorite version of Freddy, if you ask me. I still have it tagged too, but yeah, and I think I might get a new hat, because this hat, it's kind of based on the remake Freddy. But yeah, I might get a hat that's a little more accurate to the 84 film. And I know I should have, man, like a kind of like a separate, because I've been having that freaking hat for years. This hat, I've been having it since 2011 or 2012, around that time. This hat literally came out like around the time the remake came out. Uh, and I still have it, and I did burn it a little bit. I modified it a bit. I don't know if you guys could see, but yeah, and I know a lot of the Halloween store hats are kind of cheap. Not a big fan of those. If I were to buy a new hat, a new fedora, I'll probably get like a legit one, probably for like a cheap price, like on thrift store or something, um, and modify it from there. But yeah, man, for sure. You should have made them private. Yeah, man, I know. I should have, because I could have still seen them for me personally. But yeah, I literally deleted them completely. That's my mistake. Halloween is only 3 months away. Yeah, dude, man, dude. Yeah, exactly. That's what kind of trips me out sometimes, man. Because I really remember being Halloween. Time came by quick. Like 3 months away is nothing. You know, time, damn, does time. Yeah, dude, time flies. Time really does fly, man. Like nothing. Like I said, man, I remember unboxing that damn Freddy mask. Um, on Halloween, man. Yeah. Now it's only 3 months away. Like I said, 3 months ain't nothing. So yeah, man, I can't wait. Definitely, you guys already know, man. During Halloween, the October season gets a little more active on my channel. Do different stuff. Um, Definitely gonna be coming out with more cosplays. Like I said, year's about to end. Also, man, yeah, that's crazy, dude. We've been 4 years deep, almost 4 years deep into 2020s, man, and look where we're at, man. Look where we're at now. It's really crazy, man. Had a chance to visit the Freddy house, and it was cool. That's dope, Chippy. Hey, yeah, I think I might visit that one first. Simply, my brother is always telling me, man, but we never find the right timing. My brother always reminds me we gotta go check that out. And like I said, it's not too far. I'm like kind of like that. Like that area, West Hollywood. It's kind of like part of my routine. Sometimes when I go to work or whatever. So it's really not out of my range. But yeah, man, I should definitely stop by one more time, or stop one time. But But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, some people actually do own the house, right? Like people actually live there. And the Myers house in Pasadena, that one's like they turned into a museum, if I'm not mistaken, right? Wish Tots would make a Freddy sweater. Yeah, man, I would love for them to do that 1984 sweater, the one with no stripes on the sleeve. Uh, Hell yeah, man. I'm not sure if they still have the rights. I mean, they did the Freddy masks, they did the part one, part two, and I think part four, and that's it. It would have been dope if we also got a fedora. You know how like they did the Jeepers Creepers mask. They even did like a hat for it. You know, I'm not sure if they still have the rights, dude. But they should do that. Hell yeah. Even like do a sweater like the regular sweater and do a 1984 sweater. That would be dope as hell, man. Um, I think yeah. If they were to do that, that would be like the cheapest. That would be like more of an affordable for us collectors, man. But cheapest I seen those be like 150. Yeah, dude, exactly. There's a few on eBay right now. Um, they're like over 150, almost 200. And like I said, they come from artists, artists who dedicate their craft, they dedicate their work into this. So it's definitely not it's not a big deal, Definitely, I would love to support, man, But of course, that's a little out of my price league, if you ask me. You got to respect the hustle, especially the mask, because you got to figure in price for that. Yeah, man. Of course, when it comes to that, you also gotta think about shipping, um, materials, everything, all the good stuff that comes with it. But yeah, man, definitely agree with you, Brandon, because um, it's like supporting. Definitely people gotta support each other, um, and yeah, that's what it's all about. I've been wanting to see LA again since I was there around 7 years ago. See, I had a blast, but I just spent a very limited time there. Honestly, it's dope. It's dope, but I know I know people like people say LA has kind of, and I've kind of seen it too. It's kind of gone to be like overpopulated. You could say more crazy people, um, but it's still like when if you it's still a great place. Don't get me wrong, man. It's definitely a great city. I don't necessarily live in LA, but I live in the outskirts, like in a valley from LA, and yeah, man. But it's still a great place. A lot of great stuff to visit. Another one I recommend visiting is, if you're ever in Hollywood, you guys should definitely go to that horror wax museum. It's like, of course, they have like a certain section. It's like a wax museum. They have a certain section of just horror characters. That was a dope place to go, man. I actually do have a video I did on that a few years ago. But yeah, man, a lot of good stuff. It has, like I said, it's another one of those cases that it has negatives and positives. I was in Cali at a doctor's office right next to the Myers house, but I didn't get a chance to see it because we were hopping on a flight. Oh, damn, that was a miss, man. But yeah, I mean, I would love to go to the Myers house as well, man. I know a lot of people, the fans, quite oftenly visit it. I thought it was like a working doctor's office or something. I'm not sure, Brandon. But yeah, I think I've seen it's more of like I think it's a business, something along those lines. But I've actually seen people like go in though, and I think that they have like, it's like a museum. They have like Myers stuff. But I think before they did the museum, they had it was like a business, if I'm not mistaken, like some yeah, like some type of office or something. But yeah, dude, I'm kind of familiar with what you're talking about. Um, but yeah, I guess people. I think they kind of like got new owners or whatever. They kind of brought more money to the table and dedicated the iconic house, man, to the iconic legacy, to the iconic series, which is awesome, because like I said, it has there's something for us fans to go experience, to go check out. It's awesome, it's dope. People live in the Freddy house. Yeah, yeah, Chippy. I think I've seen a few years ago. I saw like a news report. I think they were like kind of showing like the owners, or I don't think they were showing the owners, but they were like visiting the house, and they did mention something like that, man, about some people owning it, and like I think they even said like they will always constantly like get fans like driving over, checking the house out or whatever. It's dope, definitely. But yeah, that's those are like my go-tos, man. Most definitely. The Nightmare House and the Halloween House. Infinity Dragon, yeah, yeah, that's very true, man. Yeah, actually, just last week, probably not even last week, probably like 4 days ago, 3 4 days ago, I actually saw the Never Sleep Again documentary. If you guys have not seen it, go check it out, man. I definitely recommend it. One of the best horror documentaries, when it comes to like the making of a movie. Never Sleep Again is the making of the whole Nightmare series. Awesome shit. I love that documentary. And yeah, Wes Craven did mention that. That's how he got, that's how he created Freddy. He was the kid peeking out the window. And and yeah, he saw like this creepy guy, this creepy figure with like a trench coat and the fedora. And I think he said like this weird guy literally like that was down the street looked at him back, and then like when he looked away and he came back to check it out, he was gone. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's very true, man. uh I like how the thing about Freddy, a lot of like one of the main reasons I love about Freddy is because of course at that time Freddy was 84. Before that, it was just a killer, a slasher with a mask, butcher knife. Of course, Michael Myers was like the start of that, and after that, there was like a lot of rip-offs and stuff like that. But I think Wes Craven really, like, if you really think about it, guys, this is something that I was discussing with my brother. Wes Craven, the master of horror, one of the masters of horror, he reinvented or he changed horror 3 times. First time with what was it? Last House on the Left. That was like what, 76, somewhere around those lines. The Last House on the Left, The Hills Have Eyes. Those are films that they were the beginning of like the whole cannibal genre of horror. The whole in the like being like in the woods. With the Last House on the Left. These crazies in the woods. That was pretty big back then. And then he changed it a second time in the 80s when he brought us Freddy Krueger, which, like I said, it's I think Freddy has always been more popular, more of a standout horror character because Wes Craven, his slasher, it's different. It was different than the ordinary, slasher that we were getting before that. And then he did it again with the Scream series in the 90s. And of course, how you guys, know how big, how successful the Scream series was. Definitely shifted the whole genre, if you ask me. So Wes Craven is probably the one. He's the one, man, for sure. He is. Of course, we have a lot of great Stephen King. Of course, Stanley Kubrick. A lot of these dope directors, man. Yeah, but Wes Craven, man, has always been one of my favorites. John Carpenter, of course, another one. But yeah, I might make a top five Wes Craven movies or something, man, because lot of good shit, man. I did a top five Stephen King movies of all time, um, which was kind of hard. I wouldn't say it was hard, but it was kind of challenging, man. It was kind of like pick five. Like I was gonna do a top 10, but I decided I'm gonna make it more challenging, make it a little bit more tighter of just a quick five. Just so the pressure could really be there. Like if I could only pick five Stephen King movies, what would they be? And that was kind of hard, you know. But yeah, I might do that with Wes Craven, man, because like I said, Wes Craven's the man. Rest in peace. I heard the Myers house is a chiropractic's office now. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, something around those lines, man. Yeah, I've always heard something like that. I never heard like people actually live there. Um, it was like a business. That's what I've always heard, you know. Thinking about shipping material plus other times. I know that isn't super cheap, so mad respect to them. Yeah, man, most definitely. Always they and other than that, they always have great work, man. So for some people, it's definitely worth every penny. Um, I mean, heck, if I had the money, I would definitely would buy more movie accurate stuff like that, you know. But hell yeah, man, much salute and respect to the indie artists out there, you know, getting their hustle on with, you know, the masks and stuff. If you really think about it, I've seen sometimes, like, especially with Myers masks, a lot of them are better than a lot of the like the mass produced masks, you know? Really. That's how damn good. Because if you guys really think about it, like, people, like, collectors, uh, I know Trick or Treat Studios does a good job, but I know a lot of people like to modify their tots. You know, I've done that. Excuse me. I think I've only done it once with the Elrod mask. I think I bought the Elrod mask, and I tried converting it to a H1. It was before I had the H1 by Tots, but yeah, man, for sure, it's always a great thing. Another thing I'm also gonna be doing real soon. I'm gonna be doing a few more hockey masks, man. I kind of been on my Jason stuff as of lately. Like I said, I'm working on the cosplay, um, on a few Jason cosplays. But and I've actually rewatched all the Friday movies. Well, I'm about to finish them. I just need Jason X. I might skip it, man. I'm not sure. I don't really like that film, but yeah, I rewatched the whole Friday the 13th series, and I will be ranking it worst to best because I've noticed I haven't ranked the Friday series. Um, so yeah, that's something I'm gonna be doing, man, in the next couple of weeks. LA Freeway Homeless is wild. Yeah, man, and I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's worse than it has ever been. You know, um, like I said, I don't really live in LA exactly, but in the outskirts, even in the outskirts, man, it's like it's still it's still there. You know, most definitely. It's crazy how this whole thing goes down. You know, because a lot of people are kind of like, I feel the main reason there's more homeless and stuff like that because I think people just choose to. It's not like it's to the point where you got nothing left. Um, you know, you're literally dead broke. You got nothing, and that's what leads you onto the street. That's what leads you onto being homeless. But I think I've seen cases, man, where like it's like people choose to live like this. You know, and I think that's why the whole population has overcrowded here in LA and stuff like that. The homeless in the major Toronto. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've even heard, yeah, up in like the Bay Area, San Francisco, even up there, man. And cuz I'm, like I said, I'm in Southern Cali, but even in Northern Cali, man, I've heard even over there it's getting worse too, you know. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. Um, and I feel like I said, it's a lot of I've seen cases where I think people it's a choice for them, you know, because I think the homeless problem, like I think the government helps them out, you know, and stuff like that. And a lot of people, hey man, rather live off government checks than actually make a living, you know, make a good living upon themselves, you know. It's crazy, dude. It really is. You know, when it comes to like problems like that, it's always fascinating, man, because it really is. Sometimes it's really not what it seems to be, you know. Documentaries are good on Tubi. I just watched Kane Hodder's Plus. Oh, that's dope. Tom Savini's called Smoke and Mirrors. I'm gonna have to check that out, man, on Tubi. Yeah, I love documentaries. The one I really recommend, like I said, the Nightmare on Elm Street one, the Never Sleep Again. But right now I'm in the middle. I actually did not finish it. I'm in the middle of Friday the 13th one. Like I said, I've been rewatching the movies, kind of getting my mind fresh on these Friday films. Because like I said before, the Friday films, it's not one of those I revisit a lot. You know, they're mostly fun, campy movies for me. But this week I took the chance, man. I took it upon myself to rewatch them, and I can't wait to rank them. I can't wait to rank them worst to best for you guys. But yeah, I'm in the middle of another one. I can't remember what's the. I think it's Crystal Lake Memories, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to check that one out though. That Kane Hodder, Tom Savini one. I have Tubi. Yeah, I have Tubi. The graffiti in LA sucks for tourists who are visiting. Yeah, man, I seen a lot of that too. A lot of the vandalism, the graffiti. That's very true, man. Especially people from outskirts, you know, who are visiting LA. Like, I feel like it kind of does suck, especially now who are people who are visiting LA for the first time. Um, I don't know. I just feel like it's not. It's like damn, like they kind of see more than they expect, you know. Like I feel, and I can't really. You guys could correct me if I'm wrong because I'm from the area. I'm from LA, pretty much. I'm from Cali, so I'm not sure how a lot of people see it. Outskirts, you know, outside of Cali, you know, people who haven't been to LA. I don't know how they see it. I feel like they think like it's a great. LA is a great place for like business and stuff like that, for show business. That's what it's all about. Um, and I think people from the outskirts it's definitely like one of their dreams, one of their go-to spots. You know, like if they were to pick places they would love to visit. I mean, from the outside, yeah, LA looks beautiful, you know, but yeah, I feel like when people who are new to the city and they come, they kind of see a little bit more than they expect, you know. But yeah, it's always great though. I no matter what, I always got love for the city, you know. But yeah, Kane was okay. Savini's documentary dug a bit deeper and was a bit better overall. Yeah, man, Tom Savini, man, great stuff, man. Um, especially when it comes to the whole special effects and all that good stuff, man. I'm always fascinated by that. Another one, what's his name, Rick Baker, uh, another iconic man, a special effects guy. I think he definitely. I seen like a few interviews on him. Uh, going deep into it, but drop the link for your second channel. I'm not sure if I could put it on here. Here, let me see. Can I? But my second channel, if you guys don't know what it is, Killer Zone Productions. I think it's all space. But yeah, actually, once I end the live, if you guys to make it easier, easier, I will put the link in the description of this live stream for you guys who are interested in my second channel. I will put the link on it so you guys could just click on it and it'll take you straight there. because I'm not sure if I could put it on here. Like, I don't think I could type on here. Uh, but yeah, for sure, guys. Let me know, or I'll make sure you guys check it out after after the live stream. But I live. Hold on, guys. Give me a quick second. It says messages held for review. Damn, I can't see it. I live in the outside of LA, but sucks when you're seeing homeless and graffiti brings down the experience. Exactly, man. Yeah, like I said, especially for people who are visiting the city, people who are, yeah, it does. You could say it does ruin it. It kind of does ruin the experience. It ruins the whole visit, the whole trip. Because you don't want to see that type of nonsense going on. A lot of nonsense going out here, man. You know, yeah, and I think it's a bad look too. I hope it all gets better. Yeah, man, Brandon, for sure. I mean, I feel there's people above us, like they could probably do something about it, but like governments and stuff like that. But I'm not sure if they will, man. I'm not sure if they. I mean, I hope it does get cleared out. You know, yeah, I hope the problem really does get solved, man, because it's better for everyone. It's definitely better than it's better for everyone because you know, when someone makes a mistake, all of us deal with the consequences, just by one single person who you know, makes a mistake, makes problems, we all suffer the consequence. So yeah, man, definitely. Best thing to do is invest into a business nowadays. Yeah, man, definitely. That's how I am. That's how I am feeling. I know it's of course I want you gotta start somewhere. To start make a living and stuff like that. But I think nowadays it's more of a you're your own boss. Rather than the whole 9 to 5. Working like I've been through all that. And like yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. Like I wouldn't want to stay like that forever. And like I said, we all start somewhere. We all got to start somewhere. But that's eventually the end game. Definitely start your own business, be your own boss, like I said. And that's how I look at it. But yeah, and like I said, I think nowadays it's easier than it ever was. I think right now is the easiest way to do all that good stuff. Even not just like business and stuff like that, but like growing your channel, growing your content, growing, because we have like all we have is everything is here in the cell phone, right? In the phone, we have all these platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all this stuff, and I think it's a great opportunity for creators because everyone's literally stuck on their phone, these days. So just like all of us, so it's definitely a great opportunity, man, for creators to definitely start being creative and stuff like that, um because yeah, I mean, a lot of people, like I said, are into this kind of stuff more, nowadays. But there was supposed to be a Spider-Man movie in the 90s, and the guy who directed Infinity Dragon, yeah, I've actually heard of that, man. I think the director was supposed to be James Cameron. Yeah, that was in the 90s, and yeah, hey, dude, I would have loved to seen that. Of course, the first Spider-Man film, 2002, took a lot of years in development, like I said, since the early 90s. And yeah, that James Cameron Spider-Man film was supposed to be rated R. I think they were gonna have Leonardo DiCaprio play Peter Parker. I would have loved to seen it. I would love to see a more violent, rated R Spider-Man movie. And I think, like I said, never was the big as a kid. A little more, I was more of a fan of like the superhero movies, action movies. But I think my favorites have always been like the Dark Knight movies because you know they definitely Christopher Nolan did a great job on making them feel more grounded, like more real, um more dark, than the average Batman movies and stuff like that. For sure, the Dark Knight trilogy is like the darker Batman movies. Or I don't know. I haven't seen the original, or not the original, the new one, the one with I forget his name, Edward something. The new Batman. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's pretty dark. I heard that one was pretty dark too, but I'm not sure if it's in the same caliber as the Dark Knight. But yeah, Infinity Dragon. I gotta go, but good night. No worries, man. Appreciate you coming to hang out for a bit, chopping it up. I do believe that Leonardo DiCaprio was also supposed to be that Spider-Man. Yeah, yeah, I have heard that. Yeah, that I think he was supposed to like be in it and stuff like that. It never happened. I don't even know why it never happened. I'm not sure if it was that because it was gonna be rated R. That's the main reason they didn't do it. You should create a TikTok. Hey man, I've actually thought about it. I'm not like I don't even have a TikTok right now, like a personal one. Like I really don't. Ever since it came out. It's been out for years. I don't even know, but it started taking off like in 2020, right? Around the time the pandemic. I never had one since then, man. I never had one, but I've been thinking about it because it's like I said, it's more, especially TikTok is more of like the mainstream now. It's kind of like the new Instagram for a lot of people. People are mostly on TikTok. Um, than YouTube, I think too. So I think it'll be great. It'll definitely be great for the channel, for the content. But yeah, you guys will be the first to know if I make a TikTok. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. Probably post some clips like like Chippy said, probably some behind the scenes stuff. Some exclusive stuff. But yeah, man, definitely will be looking into that. Oh, okay, Brandon. He directed the final chapter and Missing in Action. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Toby Hooper was involved. I mean, honestly, guys, I always hear Toby Hooper's name everywhere. Honestly, that I think he's the man. He's definitely been involved in a lot of stuff here and there, especially back in the days. But yeah, man. Nowadays, everything is overly. It's no excuse. We gotta make a change. Yeah, man, for sure. And it's all on us. All depends on us. I think, you know, for to make a change, it all depends on us. We definitely got to make the change. The population, the people. The trailer, the teaser naming Joe Zito from the Mid Ine is here on YouTube. I believe. Really, damn, definitely gonna have to check that out, man. But yeah, hey, that would have been more interesting though, if you ask me. If you have a Toby Hooper involved, you know. But yeah, the new Batman is more darker. Yeah, yeah, I've heard that. I've not seen it. Based on the trailer, it does look quite darker. Um, but yeah, I think they're working on the second one right now, right? Oh, okay, Infinity Dragon. I see. Yeah, yeah, because I'm not sure if that was like around the time, the whole legal issues, the rights, you know, Stan Lee was having with Marvel and Sony. So yeah, I know they were going through all those issues with Spider-Man, back in the day. That's why I think it took a while, man, for the first one to come out in 2002. But yeah, I've heard a lot of I've heard a lot of similar stuff, but yeah, I would have loved to seen it though. I would have loved to seen it, man. Definitely. I think it would have been something dope. Took like 2 decades to come to screen. I believe it also went through like 2 dozen writers. I believe. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've kind of seen something like that. Took a long time to come out. I think, like you said, they were going through like a lot of screenwriters, a lot of directors, and then on top of that, the whole rights issues. But yeah, man, it's crazy. Have y'all watched the Zodiac movie 2007? Have not seen it, man. Actually, have not seen it. Great movie. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might check it out. Is it like a horror movie? Zodiac. Oh, no, actually, nah. I don't think I've seen it. No, no. But I've heard of it. I think the title seems familiar. Kind of does ring a bell. But Johnny, what's up, man? Glad you made it to the live stream. Uh, just here chopping it up, man. Talking horror, talking about different stuff. Life is great, man. Just here. This. Well, at least out here in Cali, definitely a big time in the summer. Decided to spend the day indoors. Go live real quick. See what's up with you guys. But hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good as well. Enjoying the Sunday night. Like I said, I don't really go live on Sundays. You guys know it. I mostly do it on during the week. And if I do go live on the weekend, it's usually like Saturday or Friday. But it's dope, man. It's dope chopping it up, getting this Sunday energy. You know, Chippy, that was a real serial killer out here in the Bay Area. Okay, okay. I'm gonna have to check it out then, man. I like those types of films, especially based like on real killers. There's a lot of cases, man. On like I don't know if you guys watch like interrogations. Great channel, JCS. I forget what it stands for. JCS. That channel goes over a lot of cases, a lot of interrogations and stuff. There's a lot of those damn cases, man. I would love to see a movie version, like a movie adaptation of a lot of those cases. I know a lot of them are like kind of recent. So, and I think they made a movie for one, but I don't remember for which one was it. I think it was like a girl. She was a female, a female killer. Um, I know that channel JCS did go over like her case, and I think they made like a movie or a TV series. But there's a lot of cases like that, man. Like real life crimes, real life cases, real life killings that I would love to see turn into a movie version. So yeah, we'll check that out, man. Horror mystery, oh, okay. Hey, man, definitely the mystery tops it off for me. But yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. The Zodiac, what was it? Zodiac, just Zodiac. Oh, okay, from 2007. Okay, okay, for sure. Zodiac killer. Interesting, man. Interesting. I just watched Scream 6 and loved it, dude. Great twist. Yeah, man. Scream 6 is a great film. Like I said, it's a fun sequel. It's definitely a great fun sequel. Uh, it definitely was bigger than the previous one. And it did its job. It did its job. It was great watching it in theaters. And yeah, it did just come out on physical media. And I do have it on. I do have the Steelbook. Did do a video on that, but crazy that I watched that there was a New York where I got in a way, but he decided to come back and get caught. That's funny. Yeah, yeah, man. You know it always goes wrong. When you make a return. I watch some of the true crime channels, man. Some of the integration get. Yeah, Brandon, definitely, man, definitely. There was one. I think the most awkward one I've seen. The one where I don't know if you guys seen this interrogation. I forgot his name, but it's the dude who killed like one of like his neighbor or something, and then his whole freaking interrogation, like he literally stood still. It was kind of creepy, like giving this like weird ass, like this like just a creepy, look to those damn detectives. Like he wouldn't crack that he wouldn't crack at all. You know, fascinating, man, fascinating. That's one case. The one I'm telling you about, the guy. You guys kind of fill me in. I don't recall the name, but this guy, he killed his neighbor, and then he went like on live television on the news, and he pretty much found out on live TV that they recovered the body or something like that. Yeah, and yeah, that's one that I would love to see get a movie adaptation. But yeah, his interrogation is crazy though. If you guys have not seen it, go check it out. I can't recall his name, man. Yeah, but that was like one of the last ones I watched. But definitely, Brandon, I'm up there with you, man, for sure. I'm up there with you when it comes to these crime stuff. Of course, other than horror and all this good stuff, that's one of my go to content. On YouTube. Zodiac 2007, man, for sure. We'll have that locked in mind, man. Gotta check that out. There are also other Zodiac movies, but not the best. All right, all right. So pretty much stick to the 2007 version, right? Is that like the first one? Zodi copycat. Yeah, a lot of. Pretty sure a lot of copycats after that. Especially in real crimes, man. Since you say that took place up in San Francisco, um, every time in real life killings, there's always like copycats. After that, it's weird, man, how some of these killers, people kill, like, cause there's been cases like this too. People killed, just for the fame and all this crazy stuff. It's crazy, man. They want to be famous from inside a jail, inside. It's crazy. Oh damn, for sure, man, for sure, Chippy. I mean, yeah, those are hell of actors. Mark Ruffalo, Robert Downey Jr. Hell yeah, even Jake, man. Gotta check it out then. Definitely gotta check it out, man. I probably have heard of it, but I haven't seen it. Especially if it has like big stars like that. Yeah, I probably heard of it. But if you're into serial killer shows, yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, even some shows, not the biggest TV show guy, but still, it always depends. It always depends the case and stuff. Hell yeah, man, definitely we'll be checking that out. Uh, but yeah, guys, I mean that's gonna be pretty much it. I've been on here, I think, quite enough. I had a great time with you guys. Um, been in here what 123. That's probably 2 hours about now, man. And we had a great run today. Like I said, I was planning. You know what? I still gotta show you these new scores I picked up at Walmart. It's only two. It's only two DVDs. Like I said, I picked one of them up. I picked. My brother picked up the other one. But here, I picked up. Hope you guys could see good. Only $10. This is a 3-movie collection. I bought it because I only own one of these films. The Thing collection. Of course, I own the original Kurt Russell remake, John Carpenter classic film. But it also comes with the original, man, The Thing from Another World, which I have not seen. I think it's a black and white movie, but yeah, this is the original Thing movie. And then it has the shitty 2013 remake garbage. But it's pretty dope. It's only $10. I bought it, like I said. Didn't own these last two, so had to get it. So yeah, like I said, like I said, I went to Walmart, man, and they had a few. Like I've never seen this one at Walmart, and it was interesting that it was there. I was like, fuck it, why not? I like I said, I own the first remake, but I don't own the original or the 2013 remake. But yeah, pretty cool. The Thing 3-movie collection. How much was that? This was actually $10, man. $10. Like I said, not bad at all, man, for a 3-movie collection. And yeah, definitely interested. The one that interested me the most, of course, was the original, man. Because I don't think I've never seen this on DVD. when I go to like the used DVD stores and stuff. I've never seen this one, so I was like, why not? You know, and I don't even have the shitty remake, but pretty dope. So yeah, that's what I got. My brother got this, and it's pretty dope, man. Because I actually don't. I only have this movie on DVD. I don't have it on Blu-ray. He got the Stephen King It Steelbook, man. Pretty dope, man. Only $10. He said it was $10 as well. Not bad at all. They also had the remake, the Steelbook for the remake. You know, it had Bill Skarsgård's Pennywise in the front. But this, man, this is badass. I loved it. Great choice he made. There's the back. He show you guys the inside. It looks pretty dope too. Like I said, a lot of steelbooks these days don't really have a lot of good stuff inside. But hey, man, this one does. See Pennywise in the back. But yeah, man, this is pretty dope. My brother did a pretty good choice here. Like I said, I don't have I don't own the original It on Blu-ray, just standard DVD. So it was pretty cool, man. Definitely we'll check it out. We'll rewatch it, you know, see how it looks like on Blu-ray. But yeah, those were my 2 new scores pretty much. 3 movie collection, The Thing, and my brother Stephen King's It, the Steelbook. So that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, Chippy, $10 at Walmart. Definitely, I'm not sure because, like I said, even these I haven't seen them, and I've been going to Walmart for the past few weeks, and it's always the constant stuff. But today, man, they had different stuff, and my brother picked this out of the case, out of the shelf. I was like, hell yeah, dude, that's right. But yeah, man, I mean, probably your guys' local Walmart. Probably some of these new releases, or I don't think they're new releases. They're just what year was this? Because I have seen this steelbook around before. This is 2018. This was released 2018, but I guess they're like re-releasing them, or they're just putting them back on the shelves or whatever. But yeah, guys, I mean, if you guys are interested, go check out your local Walmarts. Like I said, they had the remake It, and I think they also had, I saw the little price tag, it said Psycho. I don't know if it was a Psycho steelbook or a Psycho 4K, but that's dope, man. So if you guys are interested, you guys could go check that out. But thank you guys for tuning in, man. That was my live stream, Sunday live stream. Had a great time today. Just gonna chill for the rest of the day. Enjoy the summer night, probably, or summer afternoon. Get me something to eat, probably. But yeah, man, shout out to all of you guys, man, who came to hang out with me. Chippy, Brandon Loves the Movies, Pornstar JR, Infinity Dragon, Johnny Melancholy. Shout out to all of you guys, man. Catch you guys on the next one. We'll be going live stream on. We'll be doing a live stream this week, man. During the week, and of course I have more videos coming out. So yeah, I decided to take the opportunity right now that it's summer. I'm gonna be coming out with more content than usually. But stay tuned for more videos, man. Got a few videos coming up. You guys have a great day, man. It's the Michael Myers signing out.